Now, this is going to be the last Gooch calls out for a little while. I'm going to take a little break, go work on other shows for Gooch TV. Now, as y'all may know, the Gooch usually calls out celebrities. Usually it's celebrities that the Gooch has problems with. Well, my good friend John Ward, Big John Ward, he texted me one day and goes, "Have you seen this video of this guy calling you out?" The guy called himself Big Battered Weasel. I watched your video. It was a little entertaining. Not quite as entertaining as mine. Your hyperbole and your verbiage could use a little work. It seemed a little lacking in intelligence and missing maybe a tad bit of intellectual, intellect. Other than that, you were entertaining. You were funny. You see, Gooch is all about entertaining. That's what Gooch calls out is all about, is entertaining people. Nothing serious, just making people laugh by calling out celebrities. Now, I am flattered that you copied me because, very rarely am I a trendsetter. But when somebody copies me and calls me out the way I call people out, that's what you call a trendsetter. So thanks for copying me, dude. Now, if you are serious, then you're definitely going to need some psychological help. I mean, who calls somebody out for calling somebody else out? And be serious about it. Unless they need some psychological help. Now, as far as wrestling goes, and abilities of wrestling goes, if you want to know the Gooch's pedigree, so to speak, when it comes to wrestling, just make a trip down to the Madison Heights Walmart. Go to the Sporting Goods, talk to Big John Ward, and he'll tell you my pedigree. But dude, come up with a better ring name. Come up with improve on your verbiage and your hyperbole, and don't be so pine when you do it. And maybe the Gooch can use you in TBW. Most of y'all are going, what is TBW? That's a new wrestling company that me and my good friend Daniel are forming, and it stands for Totally Bogus Wrestling. Because we want to make in front of guys like John Cena. But anyway, a lot of you want to know why I don't like John Cena. I'll give you one example. And that example is this. 2007, the Gooch goes to the Legends of the NWA convention. And I see one of the greatest legends of all time, one of the original Four Horsemen, and for some odd reason he was left out of the Hall of Fame this year, the great Ole Anderson. One of the greatest legends in the history. He was telling us about how when he and Gene were performing, and telling us how all the Andersons wanted to do was to end people's careers. And he said that that was when wrestling was wrestling. This kid came in wearing a John Cena shirt. It was the green one with the yellow, the one that had the sign that was kind of ripping off the John Deere tractor t-shirts. And yelled out, "Hey Ole, what do you think about John Cena?" Now I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna abbreviate. But Ole Anderson's response was, "Who the F is John Cena?" Now, like I said, dude, if you take me seriously, and if you're being serious, I do suggest you take my advice and get some psychological counseling. But I like to finish up with one of my favorite catchphrases. Don't hate me because I'm sexier than you. Hate me because I'm better than you.